That is corruption, and it is disgusting. How dare he ignore the lives of thousands of Americans that his family destroyed? But the thing I found the most shocking about Hunter Biden's interviews is that he talks about Miles Gow.
So when the laptop story came out as the October surprise, the advice was don't respond to it, because the insanity of what they were saying about, like, Miles Gow was going out there with that guy in New Zealand who took the hard drives in New Zealand and was pressing a story about how I was running sex trafficking rings in China. Okay?
I keep reporting on Miles Gow on my channel because I think what is happening to him is so unjust. He received a ridiculous conviction in a corrupt New York trial where he was accused of fraud. I have covered this case in depth. The money is still there. There are no victims. The whole case against him is crazy. And now we have Hunter Biden talking about Miles Gow in his interviews. He brings him up on 3 separate occasions. He talks about Miles Gow almost more than anyone else in these interviews.
The first thing that they did, that Bernie Kerik and Gow and Giuliani did on separate tracks, Gow with Bannon and Giuliani and Kerik did, is they accused me of pedophilia. And they kind of held up the laptop. I mean, it was like the ultimate McCarthy era. It's like, I got a list in my breast pocket. It was like, I got a laptop and it has, and hinted at underage girls, in Rudy Giuliani's words.
Pictures of underage girls.
And then they just let that sit out there. And then Gow went out with that guy in New Zealand, and he actually put out like doctored images of like children in cages in Beijing or something like that, in which, they're supposedly coming from my laptop.
It sounds to me like the real reason that Miles Gow is in prison is because of a personal vendetta by the Biden crime family. Am I the only person who is noticing this? Please comment down below if this makes sense. Let me remind you what happened. 1 month before Miles Gow was arrested, Hunter Biden's lawyer sent this letter to Miles Gow. The letter says that they think that Miles Gow has materials related to the laptop and that he needs to hold on to those materials for future litigation. Then 1 month later, Miles Gow was arrested. After Miles Gow was taken away, the FBI searched his New York apartment and a fire broke out. We will never know